Okay, so coach, today we got our first preparation game. What are your thoughts about this game and overall result?
Well, I think at the end of the day, the result is ultimately not the most important part. I think this is just another step in the process for our preparation for the World Championship. Of course, we want to win every game, but I thought it was a very competitive effort by both teams, and we certainly had opportunities to win the game.
Ir jau kaip pats vertinimu šios dienos rungtynės, buvo daug kovos, pačiam teko atsidurti po tvirto hito varžovo, kaip pats iš tavo pusės, kaip atrodė rungtynės?
Ilgai buvom nežaidę, tai mano emocijos paėmė viršų ir čia ir kaip maža arena, tai daug kovos ir čia derbis, aš manau geras varžybos su jais ir norėjom laimėti ir jie, manau, jie taip pat, tai aš manau, vyko gera kova ir gerai, kad tikiuosi išvengėm traumų ir tikiuosi rytoj išvengsim.
Kaip pats savo formai vertinti šiuo metu asmeniškai?
Žaidybinės praktikos trūksta, aišku, pirmas varžybos kažkurį laiką nežaidėm, tik trenavomės, tai ir aišku, su komanda reikia susižaisti, tai nežinau, sakyčiau, procese viskas, tai per varžybas, aš manau, įgausim daugiau praktikos ir pagerėsim formą.
So, coach, after the first game, what will you look at the most that you need to improve in the second match in Nevapriami? Or at this point, we don't look game by game, just looking at the whole picture of World Championship, what we'll do?
Well, of course, we'll sit together and analyze the game a little bit in greater detail after the game and try and focus in on a few points that we want to continue to improve on. And we'll use that game tomorrow as another step, another opportunity. We want to continue to improve each and every day, and tomorrow's game will serve that purpose as well.
How important is in our preparation those two games against Estonia, looking to the World Championship? How much importance do you think it has on a whole training camp?
Well, I think it's obviously a very important part of the process. The team has been training now for almost 3 weeks, and I think everybody's looks forward to playing in the games. Those are always the highlights, and I think that's an important thing. And it's also, I think, another step here. It's another back-to-back situation where we play back-to-back nights, and that's exactly the situation that we'll face in the World Championships as well, where we, on 2 occasions, have to play back-to-back. So I think from a conditioning point of view, it's important that we play this. There's all kinds of things that we can work on in practice, but certainly the emotion and the intensity that comes by actually playing in a game is something you can never really replicate in a practice setting. You have to play the games to do that, and so I think it's very useful to be able to play these 2 games here this weekend.
Looking forward, can we see a lot of rotation in our team tomorrow, and when can we expect a final roster?
Well, we'll make decisions based on certainly who's available. There's get an evaluation of any injuries and make the appropriate adjustments then based on who's available tomorrow.
Nerijau, rinktinė gerokai atjaunėja, pats dabar esi kapitonas, ar daugiau pačiam pareigų rinktinės rūbiniai su jaunimu ir kaip tas jaunimo įsiliejimas pačio rinktinė tavo akimis atrodo?
Aš manau gerai įsiliejo, esam pažįstami ir tas branduolys yra nuo praeitų metų. Aš manau, kad taip, man pačiam daugiau kyla visokių kapitono pareigų. Anksčiau buvo kiti žmonės ir jie daugiau kalbėdavo, dabar man reikia daugiau kalbėti rūbiniai. Bet atmosfera visada būna gera rūbiniai ir čia komandai, nes mes esam draugai, ne tik čia, kol esame kartu, bet ir už rūbinės ribų mes esam draugai ir mums smagu būti kartu.
Paskutinį pasaulio čempionatą iškovėm pergalę, bet neišlikom divizione. Ką reiks pakeisti šitą čempionatą, kad pasikeistume?
Laimėti daugiau varžybų turbūt. Turėsim, aš manau, pirmas 2 varžybas su favoritais ir tada sekančias 2 bus, aš manau, lemiamas mūsų komandai ir tikiuosi su jais sukovoti ir pasiekti pergalės, kad išlikti.
Okay, and finally, to coach you, what will be the main difference in between the 2019 and 2022 World Championship in this team from your eyes, and what we can do better to stay on A division?
Well, that's a tough question to answer just after one game, but I think certainly one of the differences, I think the team is, we're always trying to integrate, I think, new young players into the program, into the team, and I think at some key positions you're going to see some younger guys come into the team. Much as was the case back in 2019, where we had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 420 players or 520 players that were part of that team. So I think there's always a turnover of players. It's a good opportunity for new players to come in and establish themselves and to ultimately be the future of this team.
Okay, thank you.